I'd like to show you another way to make a pumpkin out of a piece of paper. And this is again origami, and origami is the Japanese art of folding paper. And we can do this with many different types of paper. You just want to make sure that you have a thin paper that is easy to fold. You could use plain white copy paper. If you wanted to, you could add some color with some crayon marker, however you would like to color it. If you would like it for it to be an orange pumpkin, or it could stay white. You could use orange copy paper. This is just a piece of copy paper that is orange. Or you could use origami paper, and this is a piece of origami paper that I will be using. You can see that one side is white and the other is orange. To make origami, you always want to start with a square. If you're starting with the rectangle, you can make it into a square by taking this piece, folding it over, lining it up on the edge, and trying really hard to get the edge to line up. Press it down. I'm going to take some scissors and I'm going to cut this extra piece off right here. And that's just extra, but now I have a square. So again, anytime you're creating something origami, you want to make sure that you start with a square. I will be using for mine, I will use this origami paper. And you can see it's white on one side and orange on the other. I'm going to show you step by step how to make this. Please keep in mind that if you are falling behind, just please pause, rewind as needed. I'm going to start. This is going to be my inside. The white will be the inside. The orange will be my outside. I'm going to start by folding it inwards like this, top to bottom, lining up my edges. One of the tricks to creating nice, neat pieces of origami is making sure your lines always line up properly and that you press your folds down. Once you make sure you got it right, you press it down nice and flat. Now I'm going to open it back up and I'm going to fold it over this way and make a triangle, lining up my edges, pressing it flat. And then open it back up and you can see I have a line going diagonally here, a line straight across in half. Now I'm going to make another diagonal line going this way by folding this edge up to here and press it flat. When I open it back up, you can see all the folds. Now I'm going to turn it this way so that I have my 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom, 3 lines. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take, so this is my good side. This is my side that when I'm done, this is what's going to show. And take the bottom and fold it up because there is not a crease here. Take the bottom, fold it up here, line up my edges, and press it flat. Now when I open it back up, it wants to naturally pull up like a little mountain. And now I'm going to, because I folded it this way so that this folds in and it wants to pop up, I can push it up together and then draw a triangle. So see how that works? Show you again. I had this fold inwards, so it wants to naturally pop up into a mountain. So I'm going to squeeze my sides together so that it folds together. And that is what you should have. Now, I'm going to take this corner. See, there's one corner left right there. I'll take this corner fold it up to the point. Press it flat. Okay. Now I'm going to take this corner, press it up, and press it flat. Now I've got both of these done, so I'm going to flip it over so that I can do both of these. Take this corner, fold it up, line it up with the point at the top, and press it flat. And then I will do the same on this last side. I'll take this corner, fold it up, and press it flat. Now they're all pressed up. Now I'm going to take this little corner right here. See, there's another one behind it. And I'm going to fold it over and in just a little bit. And do the same on this side. Fold it in just a little bit. And I'll try to line them up. If they're not perfect, it's okay. I'll try doing similar. And now I can take this little corner from the top, just the top one, and I'm going to, because where I folded that, it created a little pocket in there. I'm going to take that one, put it in that little pocket. And I pressed it down. Watch again, I'm going to take this one and do the same on this side. Got a little pocket. I'm going to take this top, bend it, push it down in there, and then press it flat. So that side is done. Now I need to flip it over and do the same to this side. So this side will be a little easier because the other side's already been folded. I just have to line it up with the other side so that they're the same. Same thing here, fold it over, line it up with the back side, and press it flat. And now I have those little pockets again. I'm going to take the top, open up this little pocket, and stick that in there. Do the same thing. There goes that one. And now I'll do the same thing on this side. Open up the little pocket, stick the end down in there. All I have to do, it's done. I just have to blow it up like a balloon. There's an open end and a closed end. You can put it up to your mouth and blow it up, but you can also kind of pull on it so that you don't have to put your mouth on it. And there goes our little pumpkin. Now we can decorate them however we would like. Now I have here a pumpkin that I made using the thicker paper, not the origami, because I wanted to be able to show you that you can really pull them open and they pop into their three-dimensional shape. Because we don't want to be blowing on these little balloons everything going on right now. So you are able to pull them open with the thicker paper and pop them open. So now I have this little round shape that we can turn into a pumpkin. If you would like, you can use a marker, you can use a Sharpie, you just have to be careful not to smush it as you work. We can turn it into and put a face on it. We can use marker, we can use crayon. We just have to be careful not to press down because it's still hollow inside. And you can turn this into your own little pumpkin. It could be a jack-o'-lantern. We've been talking about Yayoi Kusama and her love for pumpkins. So we could turn it into little pumpkins. We could make a whole bunch of them. I've even seen little lights inside. You just have to be careful because the light might get too hot. So I'm going to just draw me a little face on here. It's kind of a little funny face. And this one I drew that little face on there. You can get creative and create your own jack-o'-lantern face. You can leave it as just a pumpkin, maybe put a little stem on it, and maybe a little leaf at the top. Be creative creating yours and have fun.